Okay, it's Friday. It's it's a mixed day again. But I was talking to a young man and today, and I was talking to a lot of folks on this one. I'm getting ready to show you. It was 6 cents, and it was last year. It was $80, and I want to spend about 5 minutes on it. So that's why just bear with me. I'm not a financial advisor, but I take risks, and sometimes I made a little money on TTO. People say, my son say, well, TTO haven't won. I say, but TTO still 30 cents. It was 6 cents, and I say it will once that FDA breaks out. It will break out too. Now, the problem is they have a meeting September 11th, and TTO they put a reverse split on that thing. I hope they don't. I hope they be because it's got a you just don't they already met everything. You can do this. I'm trying to tell a company you can do this. But I got 3,000. I think I made 16,000 on it, and then I put it on some others that didn't do so well. I'm setting myself up for the fall. So that's good. And I'm going to show you that in a minute what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give you a little strategy. If you don't have a strategy, just like Tim Bowen and all the rest of the guys out there, all they're doing, they looking, they scanning, just like I'm doing the same thing. You guys has to understand, you take a small bit of money, and I went out today and bought 100,000 shares of this one that I'm getting ready to show you, and it's looking ugly. But it's on the NASDAQ, and not only is it looking ugly, but it's got potential. They went out and buying some things, and let me share our screen instead of me talking. Let me show you something. And you got you don't have to listen to me, but this is my tool. I'm gonna share the screen. I want to make sure we get this off there so we get a full picture. This one is called micromobility.com. I want you to go in there and look at this company. Right now, I got it at 6 cents. It's 7 cents right now. Last year, back in October, this one was $80 a share. And look what it does. I want you to spend a minute just to look what this one does. It's an intra-urban transportation company, provides micro mobility services in Italy and the United States. The company, you've probably seen them, media, and all other segments. It offers scooters, e-scooters, bikes, e-mopeds. The company provides a sharing economy that allows users to rent electric vehicles directly from the mobile application. So it is also involved in acquisition, commercialization, distribution of contents such as live sports events and provisions and all this other good stuff, and delivery of ghost kitchens, restaurants, and specialize in preparing food. The company was founded in 2015, is headquartered in New York City. So let's look at this one real quick. Let's go back and look at this from the top. Look, I want you to look at something. This one, the earnings have declined. Yes, it's declined. It's declined over in the past 5 years. We had you had COVID. Yeah, it's going to decline for what it's time. People couldn't even get out, but and it does not have a meaningful market cap. You're correct. Highly volatile share price over the past 3 months, and the shareholders have been it's been suits. So you got to understand the stuff. Okay, it's been diluted. And that's what they do. They try to stay in business, but these, you take risks. This one was, it was $74 back in October. $74. I saw $80, but we keep going on, and it went to 63, went to 73, and then it started doing a little thing, and then now it's down to nothing, 7 cents. Look what it did. August 1, this is what they did. Mobility submitted a non-binding bid for acquire VanMo, so whatever this is. You need to look it up. Submitted a non-binding bid to acquire VanMo BV July 31st. Now, what are they going to do? We'll see. I'm taking a risk, but I'm going to show you if this thing go up to $1, it's on the NASDAQ. So, by October, they better buy. April of next year, they did a reverse split back in March. So I'm good until, because they did a reverse split and they stayed up for a while until about April, and now they're down to 7 cents again. Okay. So we got a little time. I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna play with it because I think the bottom is 7. Okay, the bottom is 6 cents. It might even go to 5 cents, but something is happening here. June something, they announced permit extensions in this Austin, and back in May they announced something, and June 19th, they non-compliance bid. So all this stuff is being applied. They might even reverse split on me. I don't know, but they've been like 99% down, 99% down for the year. So I'm taking a risk. I'm not going to keep it long. That's why I got it over in my margin account. It's right here. You got to read what it does. Price to sale appears. This is a good value. Okay, this is the tool. That's where we are. This is where the industry. Okay, it's very volatile. Even if it get up to $1, valuation, future growth. We don't know. This is not the one you want to hold long. Financial health is not good because they don't have, this is their assets and this is their liabilities. So it's not a good, you're taking a risk, high risk, high return. The debt, negative, look at that, debt. But I'm going to show you who's on it. That's why I looked at it, I said, this is interesting. This one right here is very interesting. Management criteria. Look at this guy. This guy coming out. He's making $2 million a year. He's saying first and last mile transportation problems, cities around the world. He's right. Cities got problems. Move, study at the university, fast foods. So this guy, he's the founder. He got more stocks. He get compensated $2.2 million a year, which is okay. He's been there 3 years. Experience. His board is not so experienced. So he went and got some folk. Like he's on the board. He got a CFO. Okay. It's only 2 years. But look what's happening. This guy is buying up. Okay. This is an interesting play. Look. All the way back in May, this guy been buying this thing, and when it dropped, he started buying. Look at 69 maximum price is 69 cents. He bought these for $60 back in January for $6 and something. Look at that. You think he wanted to look at it? He's buying these things up. Back in October when it was, look, he bought 50,000 of them at $12. Something's going on. See, nobody's selling. Okay, I got about 9 minutes. General public on most of this stuff, but guess what? Look who owned the rest. This guy, look, Vanguard. Okay, these guys don't. Something ain't going on. Morgan Stanley, Morgan Stanley. They got E-Trade. What are they doing? Buying up 20,000 shares. See, I bought 100,000 shares, so I'm really taking it. These guys want to make super money. This is their pocket change problem. Okay? You got BlackRock in there. Everybody, these guys buying. So something is going on. And this is on the NASDAQ. They got 280-something employees, but it's in New York. All those scooters you see in Baltimore, these guys, I guarantee these guys are a part of that. This is urban transportation. So I'm gonna reshare my screen, a new share. Okay, I just wanted to show you that one, and let's see what's going on. Let's go in the market real quick because I got about 8 minutes. And I moved some things. This is my margin account. I moved this. This one started dropping. It had bad earnings. It didn't have no bad earnings. It had decent earnings, but so when it dropped back down, I took it out. Made a little money, took it out, and it didn't make me that much. So now I put it when it came back in 86. I bought 100 of them because I still like this one. This one you really better put on your watch list if you don't. This one got a lot of contracts, but they got bad financial management. But you can really go. I got 1,000 of these. It's only right part of 178. I went back and this one right here still is an interesting play. I told you this is the hydrogen one. Didn't have the earnings the earnings was bad. So I got back in them at 21 cents. This is the one I'm talking about. I got 100,000 shares at 6 cents. Okay, it's at 7 cents, and that's it just clicked over one. So I'm gonna play with this one. It can go down to a penny. Don't care. This one is the one you really got to keep an eye on. This one right here, that's why I got a lot of shares. Got 100,000 of them. It cost me $6,000. Yes, but you can get 100 of them. At 6 cents, 7 cents, you can really get you can buy $100 worth of them. You can make a little bit, but you can't make as much as I if this game go up to 7.4 or whatever, 7.2, I'd have made $200 that quick. Each time it clicks over, it's gonna click over, and if it clicks over to 20 cents or 30 cents, then that's when I start selling. Okay. Because then, see, look at it. See, it just clicked over, done a little click. It's 148. We'll look at that at the end of the day. It's probably gonna go back down to 6 cents, but it's got earnings next week. That's the key. Earnings is next week. I don't know how it's gonna go, but they haven't had good earnings in the past. But something's going on because people been buying it. They buying and not selling. Okay. Politar, I got that one. I picked that one back up because I got plug. I picked plug back up. Hey, with $8, I'm gonna take it. SAVA, they work. I'm just gonna keep it there, even though it's not doing it. It's not making. It's losing me money. This one, AT&T. Look, I'm just still that one, $13. This one should be at least $21, $24. Tesla going back and forth. It's going backwards, so I leave it alone. My son said, what about TTO? Okay, let's go on my personal. This is my little change money. I put some money, I put 2,000 in this because this was really dropping down. So I put 2,000 way back a couple months ago. So look and see, I put Apple over here because I took Apple from my margin. Apple wasn't doing it. I'm trying to prop up just in case Apple started going back up again. Right now, Apple's not doing anything. So AMC, the movie theater, that's a Mimi stock. I bought it $4 when it's dropped. He had good earnings. So I'm looking for that one to move. GovOx, these infectious diseases getting ready to come up. They got grants and stuff like that. That's 54 cents. So I got 100 of them. I'm gonna put 1,000 on them pretty soon. I think they hit the bottom is 48. I'm gonna see what they do. Intel, I got Intel over here now. I got 30 of them. Then you got this one, earnings coming up next week. Let's see what they do, and let's see what they do. I got 100 of them. I had 1,000 of them, but I dropped them down because they went down. This one right here, I kept, even though it went down after earnings. It should have went up. These guys had excellent earnings. AI had excellent earnings. This one is $100 stock. It went down because they short thing. They had a controversy, so it went back down. I'm keeping it. TTO, look. Remember, I bought it 6 cents. Now just think the one I just bought. It's got 3,000 here. I didn't make $700, almost $800. It's 33 cents. So I tell my son, I say, it's 33 cents. Look, I make 380% profit. Okay. Then you got Exxon. I put Exxon, or I always put big boys, mix them in with these smaller ones. These are hedge funds. This is a hedge fund. I got 300 in. I got 10 Exxon. We're at 105, now it's 111. This gas stuff. And Exxon is in everything. Exxon is in a lot of stuff. Exxon is getting ready to go, with the electric stuff and clean fuel. Exxon is already on it. That's why I got 10 over here. So I made a little bit of money. It's not much. Now, this is my last one. I got about 3 minutes. I got Apple again over here. It's 20. I got 30 total Apple. I bought it 80, so it's still, it's losing me money right now. Amazon, I got it 128, it's 138, so it's making me a little money. It's counteracting these guys right here. But my losers are these guys, right? You know, these guys are making me money too. This guy's making me money. This one I'm keeping because it should be, unless they reverse split, you know, this one is this. I want you to keep your eye on this one. This is AI too. These are 2 and 3 cents. This one I couldn't get rid of, but I won't. I got a million shares. I'm not gonna get rid of these. Are social media one. This one was just $32 worth $32. This was General Motors. I put General Motors over here when they dropped to 33. I went back and picked it back up. I got 12,000 sitting over here, right here, just to, you know, because I'm gonna take some money out, get ready to go shop. Okay, Novax and put some money in the church too. So I got the plans. Novak, look at that. Okay, this is the COVID one. We get ready to come up with COVID season. This one was 80 some dollars. We gonna do something on the COVID Monday. This one right here, Novax. Everybody know about Novak. Put down to 7. You think I ain't gonna buy that at $7 and something to share? This thing will be 80 or 90 during the wintertime because they got all these other diseases out here, new cold system. And this one I just picked up because I heard about this one. This was a satellite one. This went from $8 to 12 today, but I picked it up too high. I probably, you know, but they saying this one got good earnings. This one's a steady. So the LLP, I might leave that alone. And this one I just picked this one up at 12, and now it's 12.87. We'll see what happens. This one is a good one, and it's got high volume. Just had earnings. TTI, this one too, had earnings. This is over 5. Okay, I bought it. I bought 300 of them. These are high. This is Exxon. This is related to Exxon. Exxon picked these guys up, and this one right here. This is another infectious disease is one. Okay, so I got my players in place. I kept Tesla. I don't have NVIDIA and I don't have Microsoft because they just lost me. Yeah, NVIDIA is good, but it's not for me right now. If it drop a little more, I'll probably pick 10 of them up once I make money off these other ones. Okay, so it's almost 4 o'clock. Let's look at all of them. Okay, and let's look at the one Micron. See, it just went to niche that. You remember it was 09, now it's 158. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. Okay. That's it. This is after hours. So I told you it's after hours, but it's not OTC. It's one of those, it's a NASDAQ stock. And this one, like I say, this one was $80. I picked it up and I got 100,000 shares. If I said I buy it. You gonna tell this to me for $60, 6 cents when it was $80 less than a year ago? I said, and then they get ready to have earnings. And they got stuff in the United States and in Europe, Italy. You know, we do those scooter things. You see them all around here, and they got some other thing. We're gonna see what happens. We really gonna keep our eye on this one. And it's got 14 million people. The scanner picked this one up for me. Look at that. Okay. This is earnings season. Let's see what happens. So, but I went down. I had started. This has been a crazy week. So the last 2 weeks, I didn't drop from like 74 back down to 69. But I picked up some ones in the process. Remember, I started the year with 45, so I'm still to the good. And I'm gonna show you this, and then I'm gonna leave it. Let's look at the performance. I tell my son, I say, look at this. TTL. This is Tesla. And this is TTL. And TTL may be more than that. TTL, because I had 47,000 shares and I took it out, TTL made me $16,000 this week, but I took it out and put it on some other duds that didn't perform. So I look at this. Amazon is still doing good, but the things that's not making me money is these reds, okay? When they start hopping, these gonna go, right now, these guys are really costing me money. These are the guys I still hold on to, okay? You see, don't this out? Look at that. Don't they look familiar? Microsoft, okay? Plug. I take them out, lose money on them, but that's all right. I'm keeping them this time. Let's see what they're gonna do by the end. I took a big chance on this one. This is the one I'm taking the chance on. So we'll see what happens. But the two winners right now, the top three is Amazon, TTO, and Tesla. So let's put back on the position. So I'm just showing you what's going on. And that's right now, that's almost 70. Really, it's going to be 70 next week. I really think, and then September is usually a disastrous month for the stocks. You got September 11th, you got holidays coming up. I'm going to start taking most of these out to protect them. So November is really a good month. Though September and October is not a good month for stock. The stock market goes in trends. But November is usually good. And then people take it out in December for losses. So I'm going to stop sharing. See, that's why she's content. Look at her. She said, I know, I got confidence in you, sir. Just keep doing my doing. Just make sure you don't hit too much of it. Don't lose too much of it, because I got a future here, if the Lord will. So God bless you. God keep you. God cause His face to shine on you and give you peace. And we will come back. We're gonna follow this one. Remember, I told you about TTO. Nobody. So I said, okay, I'm gonna put some money. And then when that thing flew up, and I took that thing out, that it was just that quick. Just like, let's see what this guy. This one go to $1, and this is on the NASDAQ. This one go to $1. It's got low flow. If it pick up some more volume, if they come out with some news that they bought something and something happened, or somebody picked them up, boy, if it go to $10, and I got 100,000 shares, then maybe I can retire in peace. God bless you. God keep you. God cause His face to shine on you and give you peace. Okay? So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this one. I'm gonna end it. And you got any comments? I'm not a financial advisor, but you can always write me. I'm gonna put next week. I'm gonna put my email address, and if you have any questions, if you want me to show you how to do how I take out, how I formulate things, you can always write me. God bless you.